These people hate free speech.
They hate it.
What is good? Welcome back to the Flawdcast. I'm your boy Flawdzilla, and I'm here with my lovely co-host Mo.
What up, yo?
It's the last on my place on the internet, and we are glad that you could be here with us today, and you will be too by the end of this video. I guarantee it, or your money back.
Yep.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we drop.
Flawd's booty.
Thank you so much for being here with us. Today's video is Change My Mind from Steven Crowder.
Word.
It is Hate Speech Isn't Real. And I thought we would get a kick out of this video. I thought this would be a fire reaction.
Word.
So that's what we're doing today. Yeah.
Spaghetti, I'm ready.
Let's go. Without further ado, let's get into this mother effing video, man. Hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're going to do one of the people from this video.
Yeah.
Because
We blab.
it's a long video and we talk a lot. So if you guys want us to continue, if you guys want us to do more of this, we'll do more of this. But yeah, without further ado. I think, did I tell him to like?
Yep, yep.
Okay, okay, just making sure.
Yeah, because I said booty. Your booty.
Okay, yeah, okay. Make sure you like. Again,
Yeah,
we'll say that.
Like it.
Okay, let's get into this.
You asked me for sources. One country that has better net results for human freedom and human rights by restricting speech. What's your source? One.
Silence.
Time for the latest installment of Change My Mind, unedited conversations on controversial topics, providing an opportunity to rationalize one's own position. As always, comment below with the topics you'd most like to see in the future. Today, we revisit a controversial topic in hate speech.
Let me say
So
this
it was
before we
perfectly
even
fitting.
start. People hate when I pause right in the beginning. Not people, actually. Y'all don't hate that. The hater, the new people who entitled
get
people
it.
who think that they can control a person's video. Hate when I pause in the beginning. But that's the content.
Yeah.
But let me just say this. Steven Crowder, this is how I got introduced to him, was Change My Mind.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I never even knew he had a show. I never heard about Loud Crowder, nothing. Didn't even know about him.
Yep.
But obviously, the meme went viral. The Change My Mind meme, just a picture of
Yep.
it. People started using it for all different types of
Changing
stuff.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then on my, obviously suggested or whatever, I saw one come up and I was like, let's just check this out. And he's part of the reason. He actually has. He's changed my mind on things.
Yes.
That's the thing. I supported Black Lives Matter before this.
Yep.
Before it changed my mind. Before I saw the charter that he let me know about,
Yep.
I thought Black Lives Matter actually had fucking good intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy
They fool you.
what you can learn by listening to something that you
Wouldn't.
that you wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep an open mind, man.
Fuck yeah.
Just wanted to say that though. Shout out Steven Crowder. Get me on your show, man.
Yo.
Okay, let's go.
That we revisited our most controversial location, Texas Christian University.
They get away with it on this motherfucking campus.
Really?
Yes, they fucking do.
If nobody invited him here, can we ask him to leave this campus? Is this being handled? Shut the fuck up!
It may seem odd
Yo.
given the
Oh,
largely
my
productive and
So
mostly civil
strange.
nature of the last installment of Change My Mind at TCU, that the school not only
Hold on, let me read
condemned
some
our
of
setup
those.
nature.
Hold up. Let me read some of these. I know people hate this dude.
It may
bro.
seem odd.
Rape culture, apologists, trolls. Yo, trolls? Is it really trolling if he's just having a conversation? It's crazy how they even frame this shit.
Yep.
Like, he's having a conversation.
Yep.
This type of, if this wasn't 2021 or 2020, whatever this was, if it wasn't then, like in the future, he's going to be praised. If history, I mean, if shit works out
The way. Yeah.
well, you know what I'm saying? If we do not like get taken over by fascist overlords,
Yep.
and we're able to see the error of our ways and we're able to make it out of this fucking ditch that we're in right now, this will be praised.
Yep.
This content, because this is like some of the most progressive shit ever. Like, just for the definition of the word, not progressive like political definition, but actual definition of progressive.
Yes.
Like the discourse.
Yep.
Someone who doesn't agree with you, you sit them down and you tell them, change my mind.
Yep,
And I'm actually willing to have the conversation.
Exactly. If you can do it, let's do it.
Crazy. Invite actual conversation. And they say
Yes.
trolls. This dude is Yo, every time he does these, he is so respectful.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy how respectful he is. It's them who always get triggered
Every
and
time.
bug out and flip out and
Every time.
try to break shit and every single time. And that's just okay behavior. I remember when it was a thing when they were like, yeah, the right always gets they get violent at these protests and da-da-da-da-da-da. And they had so much to say, right? Whenever it was some fucking asshole who was conservative, said he was conservative and started a fight at one of these protests, whatever.
Yeah.
And like when it was probably just some fucking idiot. Now it's like, the left just is, it's okay because they're so angry and they're so marginalized and they're so oppressed. They just can do this. They can just get violent.
Yo.
And everyone forgives it. Like, no, we understand. You're oppressed.
Yeah.
So yeah, just beat up everybody, burn everything down, fuck everything up. I remember
everything.
when yes, exactly. I remember when their narrative was that the right was the violent ones.
Yep.
Now it's like, nope, we're violent, we're intolerant, and we're the left.
And we're here.
And we're here. And we're queer. Okay, anyway, let's keep
We're
going
here. We're everything.
For real. For real. Let's go.
Given the largely productive and mostly civil nature of the last installment of Change My Mind at TCU, that the school not only condemned our setup on public property, claiming it to have literally
even read
adversely
them.
affected
I
the
know.
health
to.
of the student body, but the school even went as far as to
As
offer
someone who comes from
counter-
a privilege. Hold on, let me read
Oh,
that one.
God.
It's
Oh my
it comes
God.
from white guilt. There's gonna be a bunch of white guilt actually now. Let me see. Okay, let's go here.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, with the zooming in. Okay, Steven Crowder's discussion of grape culture on TCU sidewalk without campus consent was uncalled for. It's irresponsible to subject the public to this kind of highly sensitive topic without their consent.
Walk away, bitch.
Yo, no one is subjecting you. Don't have the conversation.
Keep it pushing.
You can't even see the word you're saying? You're saying the word?
It's a free country.
Just saying you shouldn't have to see the word if someone else wants to use it is what you're saying. It's a highly sensitive subject. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to do anything that has anything. You can keep it pushing.
Yeah.
In America, that's this thing.
What
That
about movies?
That's what this whole entire thing is. Exactly. There's movies touch true topics about fucking people who got their family murdered and all this shit.
Yep.
And that's fine.
Yep.
You know, like, get out of here with this. You are
Yup.
not special. You are a human being and your ears aren't special.
Never will be.
The fuck out of here. That's just so entitled. It's so entitled.
mostly civil nature of the last installment.
How much money would it take from alumni? How much money would it take from alumni like myself to privatize the sidewalk? Bro, get the fuck out of here. I think it's safe to, like, he can't just use one across the street. If you don't get the fuck out of here with your stupid ass solutions, like, just, it doesn't even make any sense. Just be a fucking adult and walk away from it.
Legit.
There's a whole rest of the world you can be in. Like,
It's a free country.
it's a free country. That's what you're forgetting.
Assholes.
And they hate that. But they don't understand that they couldn't complain if it wasn't.
Legit.
Like,
You want to buy that
it.
sidewalk, bitch?
They don't get it. That's what they're saying. They want a side. They want to
For
buy it.
real.
That's exactly
but
what
that's
they're
the
saying.
thing. You can't buy it if
Yeah.
it wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to buy it if it wasn't a free country.
You know how you buy it? Capitalism
Yeah. Idiot.
in this free country.
So you look stupid.
Very stupid. Like, you want the benefits, but you don't want you want all the pros, none of the cons
Yep.
of a free country. It's not how it works. That's
Nah,
not how it works.
that's
There's
not how real
too many
life-
other people in this planet that you have to share it with.
Balance.
And that's what you hate. If they don't share your mind, then if they don't share your beliefs, then you shouldn't have to be around them. If you don't get the fuck out of here.
Legit.
I think it's safe to say it wouldn't take long to raise enough so scumbags like Steven Crowder can't use our university as a backdrop for bigotry. If you say some shit like that and then actually try, you think the other side won't just try to buy it too and just bring
real.
more money than you?
For real.
Get out of here. Oops. Okay.
Of Change My Mind at TCU.
Dear TCU, allowing a white angry, yeah, he's the angry one, a white angry cisgender male to tell the minorities on campus that hate speech isn't real, that their suffering and oppression isn't real, is honestly ignorant. Do better. If you want to not be known as the rich white kid school, do better. What the fuck are we talking about? So now, just being rich and white.
It's not-
I can't
it's
even.
not
yeah,
good.
I can't. Yeah, I can't do this anymore. It's just anyone that you don't agree with is just the worst fucking demographic.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Crazy. They said white, angry, cisgender. What? Pretty sure I know he didn't get angry. I guarantee he didn't get angry because
Guaranteed.
he's smarter than that.
Guaranteed.
He is white and he's cisgender. Those are two things that he's born.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? That is prejudice. That is like
Yes.
racism. Like if you have a problem with him being white and it's straight phobic, heterophobic.
Yes.
If you have a problem that he's a cisgender man.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
crazy,
yes.
man. Or not cis. Well, you're just phobic of people who are biologically born their gender and choose to be it.
And keep
Get the
it.
fuck out of here.
God
Crazy.
forbid.
Crazy.
That the school not only condemned our setup on public property.
TCU says, today Steven Crowder chose to challenge our students on a public sidewalk in front of the university. While the Constitution gives him the right to express his views, the sentiments he expressed do not... You think you need to say that? No one thinks it does, except for your students who are trying to goat you into fucking doing what they want you to do.
You should have just ended it after views. Boom.
Straight up.
And call it a day.
Like, no one thought that you were representing Steven Crowder. Your students just tried to... Oh, guess what, TCU? Oh, you let this person exist in the same place as you? You now are responsible for it. And you better save me.
Yo.
Like, get the fuck out of here. This is disgusting.
Claiming it to have literally adversely affected the health of the student body, but the school
I'm
even
sorry,
went as far
I
as
just had to read some of those. I'm not going to
Yeah.
pause anymore. I'm not going to pause as much. Let's go.
to offer counseling to students who might have been faced with the trauma of someone politely expressing a difference of opinion. So to prove that the students are more robust than the administrators and their tweeters give them credit for, we had to go back. Only this time we were asked to apply for a permit for the safety of the students, which never transpired. Then we were asked to change locations. Then we were told that our table and chairs would now be considered a public obstruction. Keep in mind, this is the same school
Corruption.
which a year ago approved a student permit before kicking us out anyway.
Corruption.
So we decided that we'd roll the dice. Hate speech isn't real. Change my mind.
You're getting high fives and shit. Everyone don't share the views.
No?
Hi.
Are you up for having your mind changed?
Sure, yeah. Do you disagree with me?
You ain't doing it, bro.
Oh, on the outs, grab it, because we don't have a table or chair. It was taken away from us.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. So, could you mind scooching in?
Where's the best
Don't make me
place to
remind you about the scooch. Yeah, these are the cameras here. So
I like
these
how
cameras
nice
on
he's
you.
being. I already like how what's the word? Civil. He's being civil already, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna turn into an asshole. It seems like he might have a pretty simple conversation.
Yeah.
I can already see by his disposition.
I hope so.
But let's see, you know?
All right, great. I'm not going to bite you. You can come on in.
Don't worry. So
No, I'm saying you don't
He said
worry.
you don't worry, yeah.
We won't be able to see you.
I'm a little nervous.
He's nervous,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. So I'm doing a couple steps
You
here.
can
All right,
tell.
we'll meet in the middle. There we go.
Is this good?
Yeah,
Are
what's
we
your
gonna
answer?
hug it out?
We will afterwards.
All right.
Depends.
My name's Eric. I'm originally from Portland, Oregon.
Oh, okay.
So I'm experienced with a lot of protest and things like that.
People being dragged out of cars and punched in the face. That kind
Something
of
like that. So I was
Something like
one time
that.
I was
No, it
in-
happened.
Did you hear about the May Day protest that happened about 3 years ago? Where
No,
there's
well,
a-
first, I guess before we did, you said, are you interested in having your mind changed?
I'm interested
Talking
in
about-
changing your
yeah,
mind.
changing my mind on hate speech.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me kind of establish the definition of hate speech, I guess,
Okay.
just so that we both kind of agree on terminologies here, because word matter.
Gotcha.
What I'm talking about is not that people can't speak hatefully. People
Right.
can, and I would discourage that.
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
talking about is any kind of speech that should be differentiated legally, as you see in the UK or in my home country of Canada,
Okay.
Legislated.
based on its level of offense or a quote-unquote level of oppression. Not
That's
a real thing.
already crazy.
Don't agree with it. If you disagree, you can change my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that there should be one problem I see in schools is the issue of having racist thought and that sort of thing isn't I feel there should be limits on what should be say in campuses, just as in the senses of if there's someone saying blatantly racist things, I think it'd be better just for all involved so there isn't that sort of hateful attitude just because it could lead to conflict that isn't necessary.
So you're just talking about on a private campus.
I'm talking in general, if someone, let's say there's a member of the KKK that starts walking around campus and starts saying this is not my personal belief, but says white people are the superior race. I don't think that person should be allowed to speak just simply because it would cause violence, and I think...
Only
How
on
would that
campus.
cause violence, though?
I'd say on campuses, probably not.
From ignorance,
Obviously,
that's it.
Yes,
there is,
if
I know
we-
there's this
If we all come to the conclusion that words are just words, just noises coming out of your mouth, if we all can agree on that, and we could all say like, okay, we're all just gonna ignore people talking shit,
Yep.
and we could all just say that, and we could really do that.
Yeah.
We absolutely could really do that, but it's our own like egos that won't allow us to do it. Like we have to say something, and I'm the exact same way. But I do know that if I really wanted to, I could ignore
Yes.
every negative thing that people say to me.
Yep. Absolutely.
Like it's possible, and that's what it should be.
Some people do it.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it should actually be.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of discipline could be learned through that type of, you know what I'm saying, through that type of practice.
Because then it keeps you at peace.
Yes.
And it causes
other people can't fuck with your cipher.
Yes. It causes the people that are trying to fuck up your peace get all fucking, why aren't you getting bothered?
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I think, go ahead.
it's like, it's like a weapon in itself, because you're like, if the person's trying to fuck with you and you literally just don't let it bother you, you're fucking with them.
Yeah, in turn.
And keeping yourself clean.
That's a fact.
So, you know.
That is a fact.
Fuck it.
And I think that if, like, eventually that behavior, like that practice, us practicing that, would make people not use words.
Yes.
Like, as you know what I'm saying, words would lose their power.
Yep.
Like negative statements would lose their power.
Yep. They'd be like, oh, okay, so this clearly isn't working now.
Yeah.
I got to figure out something else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's probably a better way to handle it, because if we handle it this way that we're already handling it, like everyone getting angry at what people say, like you are technically giving other people power over you.
Yes.
You really are, because you choose to react.
Yep.
So if someone knows what to say to make you react, they can ultimately trick you out of your position, which is what I said in that other video.
A long time ago.
Yeah, I don't remember which one.
It was the first Flawed Logic, I think.
No. I think it was White Boy, either Tommy Donald White Boy or Adam Calhoun Racism. It was a reaction.
When the guy.
Yeah, and I took that part and I turned it into another video. Yep. But I think that it would lead to just much, I don't know. We just discussed it. Like if you're giving someone else power, if they know what's going to tick you off and they say it, they can actually predict your move and use it to manipulate you to bring you down.
And it would lead to more peace.
Yes, absolutely. Don't give people power over you. But that's easier said than done, of course.
Right.
But if we never embrace that, then we'll never reach that.
Yeah, you gotta try.
Yeah, that's why I'll always continue to repeat that message.
Yes.
Even to myself.
Yes.
You know, because I have to learn it.
Supreme Court case that allows that speech to happen, they can regulate time and manner.
Are you talking about, in general, are you talking about the government shouldn't allow that person to speak that way? There should be legal consequences? Or are you just talking about a student on campus shouldn't be able to say that?
I'm talking on a student on campus because I know there is a Supreme Court case that says government can regulate time and manner, I believe, but on a college campus, I just don't think it's necessary for this kind of speech to happen, because again, there's not going to be a dialogue change if
you don't
someone's
know what's going to
obviously
come from
saying
it.
white people are the superior race. I think there does need to be some kind of limit, but obviously people do need to have their voice heard. So what I disagree with.
What if a person says white people are the superior race, and then someone who thinks like Steven Crowder says, are you willing to have your mind changed?
Yeah, right.
And then a discussion starts.
Why can't that happen?
And then you change a racist to not racist by just having a conversation with them.
Why does it automatically have to get violent?
You can fix ignorance. That's what he said. It's going to incite violence. But what if we were all just a little more composed and could talk?
Try.
I think that we would get further with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree.
With you is...
Are you sure that minds won't be changed or dialogue might not be raised by a racist spewing racist speech?
Exactly what
I just don't think there's any benefit to having someone say
you are
white
not
people
God. You
are
don't
the
know
superior
what
race.
it could turn into.
When there's obviously people,
you have no
people
idea
of color
where it
that
could go.
have gone through strifes. Obviously, I don't believe that I've been oppressed before.
But you're trying to tell people how
that if
not
someone's
to
saying
oppress.
blatantly racist things, there should be limits, and I don't think there's any dialogue
on
can
campus.
Yes, sir.
What about in the country at large?
I don't want to sound like a racist if I say that, but I just don't think it's...
What?
I'm trying to formulate a good argument here.
White guilt
Do
is
you mind
just
stepping back a little bit?
so fucking
Yeah, just come close to me
Wait.
here, if you don't mind.
so destructive.
What
We're
was
very
that,
limited
like,
in where we can
racist
be
for?
as far as
I
not-
think he's saying if he says that doesn't need to happen throughout the country, he thinks he'll sound racist. I think he's saying if he says that they don't need to legislate speech,
Yeah.
he's afraid he'll sound racist.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Fucking wild. Like freedom of speech
Yes.
shouldn't be a thing.
That's why I said white guilt is fucking crazy. If he really believes that, that is sad.
Yeah.
We need to help our future generations to not feel like that because
Yeah,
that is
that's
crazy.
wild. That's wild.
I
trying
feel bad that there's kids walking around feeling like that. Like I feel bad for any kid walking around feeling like
For no reason.
like, but yeah, like you think that you're a racist when you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, that's crazy.
That's wild. That's like black kids walking around feeling like they're victims when they're not. Like
Yeah.
it makes me. It's just
Yeah.
that is the thing that is going to fuck us up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
More than anything else.
Yes.
Formulate a good argument here.
Sure. Do you mind stepping back a little bit?
Yes,
just
sir.
because just come close to me here, if you don't mind. Yeah, just because we're very limited in where we can be as far as not being obstructing to the sidewalk.
Of course.
So again, we've talked about on campus, on a public campus, publicly funded campus, you need to provide an equal platform to both political points of view.
Right.
But I asked you about the country at large.
The country out.
So again, that's what I'm talking about here, hate speech. We're talking about legislatively. Sounds to me like you think there should be limitations on speech.
Not obviously colleges are going to have their own rules. We've covered that. For the country at large, I think that it should be more of a taboo. Obviously, if you're a group that has racism,
It already is a
as-
Yeah, I was about to say that's what it is right now.
How are you changing my mind?
That's exactly what I was about to say. That's
It's
exactly what
already
it
a
is
taboo
right
to
now.
say white people are better than black people.
I was about to
Yeah.
say the same exact thing.
For real.
that's
I think everyone here
racist.
agrees with yeah.
Okay,
It's
I'm
already a
just trying
taboo.
to-
So what would you change?
Oh,
What's the
he's
issue?
not
That's
gonna-
just offensive speech, but it's protected under the First Amendment, right?
That's true.
Okay.
Just I'm just a little nervous.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm
I
trying to
said you
think.
said, "Are you ready to have your mind changed?" Someone, I
thought you were
assumed
gonna
that
have
you disagree
opposite
with something
here.
that I'm saying.
So
It
just
sounds
like
you agree.
Yeah, just to clarify, so like you agree that racism is bad and no one should say
That's what you
what's your
think he's
thoughts on
doing?
that?
No,
Do you
I
think
agree that
people should
racism
be
is
allowed to
bad.
be racist?
Do I think people should be allowed to be racist? Sure.
But hold up. So this kid is buying into the media. Like so the school painted him as a racist because he tried to have a conversation. Everyone, all those tweets, all of that shit, painted Steven Crowder as a racist and as a bigot and all these different types of bigotries. He's bringing onto the campus by having these conversations. This kid goes out there and says, "You ready to have your mind changed?
Yo.
Yeah, let's get it. Racism's bad, right? Yeah. Oh, damn."
Look at Quarterback's face.
He's like, "Nigga, what the fuck is happening right now?" And he's saying "nigga" because he's quarter black. So he's like, "Nigga,
He
nigga,
said
what is happening right now?"
He
Nigga?
really said that.
Yes. He literally just came up like, "Oh, wait, you're not racist?
So you can agree that racism is bad,
I thought you were racist.
and you don't
Fuck.
think people should be racist.
I was about to make you not racist.
But then
That's what I thought I was doing.
Then
Fuck."
he tried to throw in there that, and you think that they shouldn't be allowed to be racist.
Yeah, no, but that's why I paused it because that means nothing.
No.
That literally, I do believe people should be allowed to be racist. if
Yeah,
they
that's
wanna
their
be.
right.
People should be able to be whatever they want because I'm whatever I want to be, and
Yeah.
I'm not letting no one tell me what to be.
What if people identify as racist?
That's what I'm saying. Let people.
gotta
If you're
let
a
'em.
racist, let me know you're a racist so I can stay away
Yeah.
from you, or we can have the conversation. You
Yeah.
know, whatever. If you really ain't trying to have the conversation, whatever, see you the fuck later.
Absolutely.
Do your thing. I know to stay away from you.
Fucking right.
That's why I don't understand. Like we have this conversation. Like you're
I
just
know.
asking people to be quieter, not quieter. You're asking them to be sneakier
about their
bigotry.
Yep.
That's it.
Fucking right.
Why is that?
But do you see you just coupled two very different questions?
Sneaky bigots.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Yeah. You said, do we both agree racism is bad? Yes. But then you, in that same sentence, asked me if I thought it was should be allowed, for someone to be racist.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yes to both questions. I think it's bad, and I think someone should be allowed to be racist.
So do you think there should be any like, what is the benefit to allowing people to be racist? Is like my thing.
Fucking
You can't
freedom.
even think of this. You can't even consider that
What
yourself.
is the benefit to allowing you to say that it's bad to be racist?
Yeah, you can't figure that
I
out
guess
yourself.
my viewpoint wouldn't have, just to play devil's advocate,
Go
my
ahead.
viewpoint
Do it.
I don't think would cause harm. The problem I see
How do
with
you know?
racism that it can cause harm to people.
I think
but when I'm
your
saying
viewpoint
I don't
causes
think you
harm.
should be
Yeah, I
allowed
think it's
to make
risking-
bad comments
I think
on
it's
people's
risking my
race.
rights.
I feel like just from a utilitarian
But the
standpoint,
point is, right, the racist thinks that you're causing them harm. So my point is the benefit is allowing freedom of speech for all, even speech
Yep.
with which we disagree. Otherwise, it's not freedom of speech.
okay, I understand.
Otherwise, how do you
I understand. My mind is
Who
stupid.
decides
This
what
is
speech
why
permissible and what speech isn't?
Change My Mind is
I suppose,
such a good.
I suppose
Yeah.
there's two ways to do that. One, you have mob rule, which kind of
Service.
just decides and it makes taboos, like you were saying. Or you could also have the government, but the problem with there is obviously, like, from your viewpoint,
No, not
the
just your
government would
viewpoint.
therefore be the deciding platform.
Well,
of
from your
everything.
viewpoint, is there a problem with that?
It depends. Obviously, if there's obscene speech, if something's going to cause harm, like if you
Why
yell
you
fire
say
in a movie
speech is gonna
theater,
cause harm?
you shouldn't be allowed to say that.
Well, that's not free speech, though. That's a call to action.
That's true, because
What
that's
did he say?
movie theater. If there's obscene speech,
fire in a
if
movie
something's
theater?
going to
People always say
cause
that.
harm, like if you yell fire in a movie theater, you shouldn't be allowed to say that.
Well, that's
People always say that, but that's not the same thing at all. Yelling fire in a movie theater is not the same thing at all.
No,
That's not an opinion.
no.
That is something that is going to make people
That's causing
actually
panic.
do something.
That's
Yes, that's someone like I don't think anyone should be able to like it, and I'm not even saying shouldn't be able to. If you do, then it's a crime. That's what I think. Like if your speech
Yeah,
is
incites
telling
panic.
someone to do something and they do that, like if it incites panic and it makes people do something like that,
Yep.
then of course, obviously.
Yeah.
If you like, because fire's a warning, everyone's gonna run out. Obviously, you're
Yes.
thinking you're trying to save people's lives, and it's gonna be a fucking issue. That is, you're actually creating hysteria and shit can happen there.
Yeah.
But if I'm just sharing my opinion, black people, white people, whatever, that cannot cause harm by just being said.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Someone would have to react to that, figure out their own type of harm that they're trying to cause
Yeah.
because of that statement, because of the anger that they have, and then go inflict the harm. But then it still doesn't even make sense for that to come from that statement, because that's personal. That's your own figuring that out, that you just want to hurt people.
Yeah. Yep.
You know? That's just the fact that he can't formulate
Fathom it.
is crazy
yeah.
to me.
He's like he can't understand.
Yeah,
it.
that's wild to me. He's so indoctrinated.
Brainwashed.
So brainwashed. He's a smart kid. You can tell.
Yes.
He's a smart kid.
Absolutely.
But he literally can't even.
But he don't get it.
He doesn't get it. And that is. I just watched a video from Yuri Bezmenov or something like that today,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how America is being brainwashed generations at a time. Over like 3 generations, they've been indoctrinated with this type of shit. So then, even if you show them facts, proof, stats, everything, they
They'll-
still won't be able to fathom
Yeah.
that they are being manipulated.
Yes, they'll just let it. They'll just,
Yes.
Yep.
It's just like, what? No, what? They just literally, he said it's irreversible. There's nothing you can do about
Wow.
it. I literally just
I
watched a
wanna
video
watch
about this
that.
today.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Okay, yeah, we will, because this is, I literally am seeing
That's
it happen
wild.
right now.
That's wild.
This kid cannot even figure out free thought. Like he can't even have a free thought.
Yeah.
His thought cannot even create another thought that is not inside of the matrix
that someone told him.
that
to
someone
think.
told him to think. Holy shit, bro, that is scary.
Yeah, that's
Because
wild.
you can tell he's a smart kid.
Yep.
He's thinking very, like, critically, but not critically. Holy shit, that just fucked with me.
That's wild.
That just blew my mind for a second. If you saw the video today,
I know.
this would be blowing your
I
mind.
want to watch it.
Crazy.
It's not free speech, though. That's a call to action.
That's true, 'cause
that's
that's-
actually because people can be physically harmed because you're lying about their. You can actually yell fire in a crowded theater, you know.
You can, but you'll
If
suffer
there's a
the
fire.
you'll suffer. But,
Or if there's a
yeah,
fire, you're helping people.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you lie and cause a stampede,
that's your problem.
that's the issue. It's not the speech; it's the call to action.
Gotcha.
So
Absolutely.
you said you presume that I would have a problem with the government being in charge of permissible speech. I'm asking you, since you're the one suggesting that some
Is that
speech should be
okay?
allowed and some
Why are
speech
you
shouldn't,
okay with the government? Are you okay
do you
with the
think there's a
government?
problem with the government being in charge of
Oh.
determining
Yeah.
permissible speech?
I guess it's just tricky just because racism is such a touchy subject.
It's
and I'm
not,
sure, like,
though.
I'm gonna
You
get
make
just, like,
it
kinda
touchy.
Yelled at just because like what I've been saying.
No.
But
Why is it touchy?
I guess
it's a real thing.
It's not really a touchy subject.
It's not.
Almost everyone in this country agrees, except for a few extremists, and we're talking about single-digit numbers, right? You could probably count them on
It's
both
not a touchy
hands,
subject.
feet,
Legit.
and maybe
Yeah,
if you were
that's
inbred,
true.
you know, your flippers. How many people are actually racist in this country?
I think
Yes.
so
Who
too.
believe that white people are superior to
I
black
think so,
people.
too.
It's not
I
like
think
you're gonna get crap for that.
It could be thousands,
Right.
but
I guess
thousands
my
compared
thing
to
is
billions.
like maybe now that I like think about it,
Yeah.
I
Or
think
millions.
that
How many people in America?
yes, it's like can you say racist
Million.
things? I suppose yes, but my thing is should you?
I don't know.
Like should you as a person say that? No, I just
That's
don't think it's a
different
good idea
question.
for you because
Different
we should
question.
just respect everyone.
Well,
because
not
that's
me.
our
I didn't
thing.
say
Different
anything
question.
Of course. I'm
Right.
saying like you like as a like just a general
Sure.
person. It's like can you
Different
do this?
question.
Yes. Should you do that? Probably not.
But you should have the power
And
to.
I think the more important question is, could you be a country or could you be a place like Canada, my home country of Canada,
Right.
or a place like the UK and Germany, and legislate speech that is offensive and put people in jail for it? Well, you can't right now in the United States. Some people would like us to be able to.
Which is
Should
crazy.
you? No.
Okay.
So that's a more important question. Will we agree on that?
I think we do. Yes.
Oh, great. All right. Thank you so much, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Oh,
it.
there's no
And
mind
I've watched your
changing
show
happening
before. I
here.
just wanted to be able to
Oh,
see what
thank
it was
you.
like.
Thank you, man.
I think it was
Yo,
cool.
he didn't really want to agree with him. Yeah, but he
I
didn't really
like
want to
him.
disagree with him. Yeah, see, yo, before it even started, I was like, this kid's gonna be respectful. I can already
Yeah.
tell. I could tell from the beginning that the
He
kid was gonna be
said,
respectful.
I just wanted to see what it was like.
I watched the show before. I just wanted to see what it was like. He didn't even want to disagree with him, but I still think what we said is correct. That he is
yeah.
truly brainwashed because the fact that unless he was just so smart that he was playing the role the whole time, but I really don't think
I
that
don't
shit
think
sounded
so.
that sounded like it was actually he actually believed those
You
things.
know how kids are these
Yeah,
days.
and he sounded truly like
Yes.
fucking brainwashed. Holy shit, that just like that blew my mind. It really did. Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you the
I
Yuri
want to see that.
Bezmenov, I can't think of his name, but he's a KGB. He defected from the KGB, and he literally was warning for that type of thing. He said majority of the people in this generation are going to be
That's
that,
wild. That's wild.
and are just gonna be so blind. And like that's why we sit here like, is this real? Is this a
For
real
real.
person?
What
Like
the
we do this all day. Like this is a
Yeah.
real person speaking, and
Yeah.
it is,
Every time.
and it really is. It's
Every
not even a
time.
person trolling.
Wild.
Holy shit! But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. If you guys want us to continue this, I think there's 2 other people on this video
Yep.
that are gonna argue with Crowder. So
Yeah, I
if
think
you
there's
would-
like 40 minutes left.
yeah, so if you'd like us to continue, do the next 2, let us know. Comment. We will definitely do that because I like getting triggered and responding.
Hell yeah, me
This
too.
is my element. This is my element. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we drop.
Flawd's booty.
Appreciate you guys for being here with us today.
Appreciate.
Remember to always stay flawed. Don't you dare try to play flawed. And if you ever see me in the streets, then you better say, "Hey, flawed. Hey."
It's easier for me to go to sleep at night. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane.